What is up, everybody? Here is another VR experience with JG. We're going to do some painting. We got us a stack of balls, and we're going to turn them into something creative. So let's get a little bit closer. Okay, I think that's close. That's close enough. It's close enough. Let's get us a paintbrush here. We're going to go with the wet paint, and we're going to come down here and do a little bit of love, It's snowing, I know, but it doesn't have to cover all the grass, right? I mean, you can always have a little bit of grass. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of grass. Come back here and throw a little outlining on it. This is all 3D. This is an app called Open Brushing. Okay, and that's what we're doing. Is we're just kind of we're creating something, Again, we start out with these 3 balls. Got some snow falling, very festive with the time of year, so we're going to get into that here. You know what? We might as well, let's do a traditional snowman just with 3D effects, right? So we're going to come behind the grass here, and we're going to round off the snowman here. Right? Let's round him off. Give him some depth here, right? So that's what's happening here. What do you think? That's pretty cool. If you ask me, that's pretty freaking cool that we have the opportunity to do stuff like this. So let's raise the bar here, literally. We're going to give him a little carrot nose. Almost looks like a penguin, with that carrot nose. We're going to give him that carrot nose here. And then I'm not going to connect it all the way because it's just sort of I like that scratch kind of look that I got going on here. So we're going to keep that scratch look to him. And then we're going to come in here. Let's go ahead and add the buttons. Why not add the buttons to them, right? They're charcoal buttons. I'm not going to do anything to the bottom piece because I don't feel like it's necessary. Let's do, gotta have his eyes, of course. We're just going to add a little touch. He's shocked. Clearly he's shocked. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna give him an O face because he's shocked, right? He's shocked. Why not give him the O face? Let's brighten this a little bit. Let's go with we're gonna go with like a reddish. Oh, that's not red. Let's go there. Okay. Let's do this. Gotta give him a little scarf. I mean, you can't not give a snowman a scarf here, right? So let's do this little scarf piece here. And I think something about giving him this like depth to the look is pretty freaking sweet. It's we're bringing life to something that has no life. And in front of the grass, you know what I think we should do is actually in front of the grass, we're going to add our own little flavor to the depth of this thing, okay? So we're going to fill this in. We got a little round ball here. We're just going to have a few round balls that are sitting in front like somebody tried. Almost like somebody tried to make a snowman and it just didn't work for them. So we're going to let's do 2 on this side, right? We'll do 2 right here. Well, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Let's back up. Drag this all the way down. Okay. Look at you can't argue that. I mean, the depth. It's funny how you can offset and then you can come back to. You can offset and you can bring it back. Like, that is so freaking cool. And because you can kind of see the bottom of the snowman here, here's what we're going to do, right? Okay, we're going to add some layers in front of the snow even, Why not? Why not add some in front? So do that, but then we also have to outline it because it doesn't make sense to not outline it. So, and then cool. Okay, and then let's even do. We're gonna go behind the hill here, and we're gonna fill in a random ball right here because why not? Because why not? Okay? Don't question me. Don't question what I'm doing. What I'm doing. I'm doing it because I feel like doing it. That's just there's nothing you can do about it. Okay, so I don't really know what the base of a Christmas tree. I don't know exactly what the tone's gonna be, but we're gonna come in here and we're gonna mess around with some stuff. That's what we're doing here. Okay. Christmas tree. What's a pine needle look? We're gonna just go with this, okay? I like it. I like it already. Okay. All right. We have a sort of we're using the outline sort of a basis for the tree itself, right? Because we're gonna go even behind the tree a little bit. We're gonna bring it back, kind of give it a little bit of depth. You know, it's what we do. We bring depth to the tree itself, right? So we got a nice little Christmas tree here. I like it. I like what we're doing here. Okay. Look at this. At the right angle, we took just a stack of balls and we're turning it into something festive. You know, anybody could do this. You know, it's just we're just kind of adding some ornaments here. Boom, boom, boom. What are some other colors we can do? Sure, why not? We'll get some. What color would these look like? Okay. I could go more in depth, but I really think that it's just gonna mess it up if we do too much, it's gonna add too much, and then it's just not gonna be as entertaining as it looks right now, right? So like, don't make it worse than it already. Oh, that's terrible wording, but you get my drift, right? So too much can be the death of what you're drawing, right? So like, I know that this ain't great. I'm well aware that this is not great, but I'm having fun. And the biggest part about any of this is to make sure that you're having fun with what you're doing and enjoying it. You know, this is depth. Look at this. If I walk forward, so you have the stack, you have the outline, and then you have the layers. You have the layers. And then you bring it back. That's pretty freaking cool. That's pretty. And you know what we haven't even done yet? We haven't given him a hat. Traditional top hat it is, right? So I kind of give myself an outline of what I'm going for. We're just gonna give it the cap a bottom layer, and then we're gonna bring in a front layer to the base, and we're gonna outline it. Because you know what's really happening is I'm adding more layers. Layers. You see that? Look, it looks like a jumbled mess. But when you bring it back, you have this cool ass 3D snowman. And if you just angle it right, you don't see the bottom. Like that right there, that's what I'm going for. That is a cool looking snowman